Sometimes a movie comes along that doesn't just entertain you, it moves you. It opens a window to the past and holds up a mirror to the present. Remember the Titans is one of those films. It might look like a sports drama on the surface, but what it really is a lesson. A lesson in unity, courage, leadership, and love. Set in 1971, when America was still healing from civil rights battles, it tells the true story of how a high school football team became the symbol of hope in a divided town. And today, we're going to walk through that story, scene by scene, not just telling you what happened, but reflecting on what it meant. Because this isn't just about touchdowns. This is about transformation. It's 1971 in Alexandria, Virginia. This is a community that looks peaceful on the outside, but under the surface, it's divided by decades of racial tension. The government orders that all public schools be integrated, and that means that black and white students who had previously been separated now must attend the same school, T.C. Williams High School. The idea sounds progressive on paper, but in reality, it's like mixing fire with gasoline. Suspicion, fear, and resentment fill the air. You can see it in the parents' eyes at meetings. You hear it in conversations at dinner tables. You feel it in the hallways of the school, where students keep to their corners, avoiding eye contact, trying to hold on to what little comfort they have left. And then there's football, the beating heart of the community. The school board decides to merge the two segregated teams into one. But the real explosion happens when they announce that the beloved white head coach, Bill Yost, will be replaced by Herman Boone, a black coach with no ties to the town. People riot, parents protest, players quit. Boone is immediately placed in a position no one should have to carry alone. Prove yourself or get out. But he doesn't back down. He looks every single challenge in the eye and accepts the job, not out of ambition, but because he knows something bigger is at stake. He meets the players with firmness and clarity. "We will be perfect in every aspect of the game," he says. He's not just talking about football. He's talking about something much deeper. The unspoken promise of dignity, of pride, of unity. That's how the journey begins. To get the players away from the noise, the drama, and the expectations of Alexandria, Boone takes the team to a 2-week training camp in Gettysburg. And if anyone thought this would be a fun getaway, they were wrong. Boone runs the camp like a military boot camp. Strict curfews, double practices, no excuses, and no segregation. Every black player must room with a white player. Every drill is run twice as hard, and every mistake is corrected on the spot. Boone knows that if these boys are going to make history, they have to leave behind everything they think they know about race, about class, about each other. At first, the resistance is brutal. Jerry Berthier, the white team captain, and Julius Campbell, the proud black defensive leader, clash hard. The tension between them spills over into the rest of the team. No one wants to talk. Fights break out. Boone doesn't yell. He commands. He's relentless, but never cruel. He knows that these are not bad kids, just products of a broken system. He forces them into uncomfortable conversations, into early morning runs, into situations where they have no choice but to lean on each other. Then comes the defining moment. The sunrise run through the misty woods to the Gettysburg Cemetery. Boone stands among the gravestones, voice calm but heavy.
50,000 men died right here on this field, fighting the same fight that we're still fighting amongst ourselves.
That moment is a gut punch. It hits different. Slowly, cracks begin to form in the armor. Jerry and Julius talk. Really talk. They confront each other. They admit truths. They listen. And suddenly, it's like a weight has been lifted. A handshake, a smile, a laugh. Brotherhood is born. When camp ends, they board the bus back to Alexandria no longer as a collection of individuals, but as one team. Returning to town, the players are buzzing with energy and connection. But the minute they step off the bus, reality greets them like a cold slap. Parents are still uncomfortable. Classmates are still divided. Even teachers raise eyebrows. And the pressure? it only gets heavier. Coach Boone knows he's still being watched. A single loss. That's all it would take to fire him. But that doesn't stop him. Instead, he doubles down. He trains harder, demands excellence. And the Titans, they respond. Game after game, they win. They play like a machine, fueled by trust and respect. But their opponents aren't just teams, they're symbols of the old way. Some play dirty, some throw racial slurs, refs make biased calls. In one game, it becomes clear the officials are actively trying to sabotage the Titans. Boone, as always, keeps his cool. But Yost, calm, quiet Yost, finally reaches his breaking point. He storms up to the refs, staring them down, and delivers a line that defines his character.
You call this game fair, or I'll go to the papers. I don't care if I go down with you.
In that moment, it's clear. The Titans are no longer divided by race or rivalry. They are united by honor. They fight not just to win, but to prove that something better is possible. After a key victory, the team is celebrating. Spirits are high. The town is slowly warming up to the idea that maybe this team is special. But fate has a way of reminding us that growth comes with pain. Jerry Berthier, the team's defensive captain and emotional anchor, gets into a car accident. The scene is quiet, almost surreal. One moment, laughter. The next, flashing lights, twisted metal, a hospital room. The diagnosis is clear and brutal. Jerry is paralyzed from the waist down. The team is shattered. Julius, his best friend and brother-in-arms, rushes to the hospital. When a nurse tells him only family can visit, he looks at her, eyes full of pain and pride, and says,
"Don't you see the family resemblance? That's my brother."
That line isn't dramatic. It's real. It's earned. It's the soul of everything they've built. Jerry, lying in bed, doesn't ask for pity. He tells Julius to lead the team. He reminds them all of the mission. And the Titans do what Titans do. They rise. They rally. Every practice is now for Jerry. Every snap, every play, every drop of sweat. The state championship is more than a football game. It's a test of everything they've learned, everything they've become. The stadium is packed. The pressure is unbearable. The Titans face a tough, arrogant team. The first half is ugly, mistakes, missed opportunities, and a sinking feeling in everyone's chest. Boone is calm, but inside, he's burning. Then, Yost steps in again, rallying the defense, reminding them who they are. The second half? It's war. Hits are harder. Plays are sharper. The Titans claw their way back. In the final moments, Boone calls for a risky trick play, the kind that could end in glory or disaster. The ball is snapped. The play unfolds. The fake, the reverse, the pass. The receiver breaks free. The crowd holds its breath. And then, touchdown, victory. The Titans are champions. But this isn't just a celebration of a season. It's the crowning moment of a revolution. Unity won. Brotherhood won. Love won. Remember, the Titans isn't just a football movie. It's a life lesson disguised as entertainment. It shows us that change is messy, painful, and often resisted. But it's possible. It shows us that leadership isn't about control. It's about courage. That love can form between people who once hated each other. And that real victory isn't found on a scoreboard. It's found in the hearts you open, in the minds you change, in the people you choose to stand beside. So when life gets hard, when division feels too deep, when things seem impossible, remember them. Remember the Titans. Like this video if it inspired you, and leave a comment with your favorite moment from the movie. This has been your story for the day. See you in the next one.